I am back, Lauren with Sweet Home Sewing, and we are going to do the ice cream churn block, which is this block right here from Summer on the Farm. Now y'all bear with me because there's no way I could have done this before since there's only one block. So we are going to be kind of learning this together. So if I make mistakes, y'all are going to see them just like the last block I did, the B block. So anyways, let's get over to the sewing machine and let's get this block started. Okay, I hope that looks good for y'all. And like I said, I'm gonna try to speak up because I don't have my microphone because something happened to it. I used it, what, a handful of times and it's already messed up, so. Let me get some water. Okay. We are gonna get our O block and our little C squares. And we're gonna snowball two of the corners. Okay. Y'all, I have got to lose some weight. What is going on? Oh. My leg came down. Or went up. Okay. Now, we're going to be working with some pretty small pieces. And I don't know where I think my glue may be. Yeah, I can't see you. Hold on. Okay, I can't find it, so I don't know I had 2 bottles of it, and I don't know what I've done with it. Because, you know, I'm really good about putting stuff up and not being able to find it, so. Where's my... And all my fabric over here to my right is horrible. Okay, now we're going to do the other side. Just corner to corner. I believe this is going to be the top of our little ice cream maker. It's a cap unit. Okay, I'm going to take these over to the machine. Or, I keep saying machine. I'm going to clip these, take them over to the iron, and then I'm going to press these back towards the little white squares. I'll be right back. Okay, now we are going to sew on these squares on each end. I did trim this up a little. My husband's texting me. Let's go ahead and do our E and S. We will be pressing towards the brown on this. Okay, we're going to press towards the white squares. Okay, let me get these pressed and I'll be right back. Okay, now this little unit we put together, we're going to put this on the end and we're going to press towards the background square. Okay, let me press towards this. Okay, so there's this unit. Now we're going to get our G, where's our G and our Q. Okay, let me press these towards the darker fabric and I'll be right back. Okay, give me this chair. Okay, before we... Wait, no, it goes this way. Yeah, okay, so we're going to sew these 2 units together. It's going to be a little hand crank. Ours is not an electric ice cream maker. It is a hand crank ice cream maker. And Now I'm going to press this towards, I don't know what side, maybe towards the brown. Okay, now we're going to, where's our H? Here's our H. I need, let me trim this up and I'll be right back. Okay. And then we'll press this towards our background strip. Next, we're going to get our blue cap. We're going to get our blue cap that we did the corners on, and we're going to put another white square, background square, on one end of it. I'm sorry, y'all. I probably feel like I'm going all over the place. I got people calling me, texting me, my kiddos, all that. So I'm going to press both towards the background on both of these, and I'll be right back. Good thing I have a pause button because I just had to go and do a few things. Okay. Now we're going to add a little hand crank to our blue piece. And then we're going to press towards the hand crank. Okay, I'm going to press this towards the hand crank piece. I'll be right back. Okay, now we're going to start putting our ice cream piece together. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to put our M on top. Then we'll put our N on bottom, and then we are going to be pressing towards the gray pieces. Okay, I'll be pressing towards these. I'll be right back. Okay, this is the part that's kind of gotten tricky. I want to get J, okay, the two J's. We are going to draw a line diagonal. I'm probably going to have to come over here on my other side, so I'm probably going to have to pause it again. But we are going on each end, so we have two pieces. With this side, we're going to draw a line corner to corner on this side, and then this side, we're going to do corner to corner on this side, and I'll be right back. Okay, so it was not from corner to corner. Excuse the chair. It was from the corner. I messed up right here. It's not from corner to corner, it's corner to the middle. So I folded it in half and then marked in the middle. So we're going to match our corners up right here, and this is going, the way it shows is we have all of this hanging off, so that's the way it's supposed to be. So we are going to sew. I'm going to sew right on the outside of that line. Take my time, I'm not going to get in a hurry. Make sure everything's still lining up. I don't want to sew too fast. Okay. Now, it says I'm going to trim a 1/4 inch away. So I'm going to use my ruler and measure out a 1/4 inch from my stitch line and then trim. And then I'm going to fold this back and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. I'm going to take it over here behind y'all. I know y'all can't see it. I'm going to take it over here. I'm going to line up my edges. Let me turn y'all around. Hold on. I want y'all to be able to see. Excuse my desk over here. I got a bunch of, what's it called? Whatever it's called, fabric. Okay, so I'm gonna line my edge up here and here. I don't know why I have my pencil in my hand, but whatever. And my big old head may be in the way. And then I am going to trim this off right here, so we have one straight bottom. Okay. I don't know how, it doesn't say. Okay, this is right sides together, lay J on. Okay, I did that stitch on the draw line. Okay, using your trim as your trim guide. Trim J even with edges. I don't know. Okay, so I guess these edges. So I guess it's going to be like this. Like that. Okay, let me turn y'all around and we'll put on our other side. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this around and I'm just going to start sewing. Okay, let me get this trimmed up. I'm going to trim this side, press it, trim everything just like I did on the other side. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. Now we have our rectangular piece that we're going to put on the right side. Match up our edges, and of course it's going to be a little bit too big because I sew at a scant. I probably should sew at a full 1/4 inch, but I don't. You know, I like to do things my way, the hard way sometimes. I love this fabric. I think that fabric right there is so gorgeous. Okay. I'm also going to go ahead and sew these two pieces together. I'm going to actually sew like I thought. These are going to go. Oh wait, these are going to go like this. I'm going to actually come pin that so I don't forget that those are going to go together. Okay, I'm going to press these all up. So this I'm going to press towards the background strip, and these I'm going to press towards the little gray top, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sew my A up top, and then I can sew this whole top piece to the bottom. So this block actually was not that bad. The only thing that kind of was giving me a little bit of hesitation was the actual body of the churn. But you just have to read. What? I don't know what she's talking about. I think she's talking about a baby. She scared me though. She started yelling. Okay, I'm gonna press this towards the background strip. I hope y'all can hear me okay. Okay, and I will be trimming this whole block up, so. Okay, let's get this. And I will be pressing this up. So all of these seams, we're going to be pressing upwards. So let me get this pressed, and then I'll meet y'all back over here on the cutting table. Look how cute this turned out, guys. Isn't that not just the cutest thing ever? Okay, I'm actually going to trim this up. It needs to be at 12.5, so I'm a little, I'm gonna get my Stripology out. Break out this puppy. Actually, let me go ahead and trim off the sides first. The sides be about 9. There is no, oh, finished 9.5. Okay, I was about to say, there is no way that's at 9. I don't like that. I can't see if it's, hold on. Let me just use this one. I can't see if it's like straight or not because I can't get any, what's it called? I can't get any. lines to line up. That's what where I was trying to find. This is supposed to be 12 and a half, and it is actually at 12 3/4. So I need to trim off 1/4 of an inch. How am I going to do that? Okay, perfect. Why? Oh, this needs to be trimmed up just a hair more. Hold on. This kind of pokes out. Okay. Oh, how cute is that block? Isn't that just the cutest little, ouch, little thing ever? The only seams that we really had to match up were right here for the handle, but that's really all. And it shows on the pattern that this is supposed to be like this. So whenever we sew our 1/4 inch, it'll, of course, it'll be a little bit more, less, but you'll get the picture. I mean, like that. That's just, I just love this thing. I think it is so cute, and I was more intimidated than what it really was like. So you just got to read the directions. So, and thankfully, you can't see much of those lines that I cut off. This one got lost in this seam, so, and this one will get lost in the other. So anyways, so there is my churn block. So we have our churn and then our little honeybees, our little bees. Aren't those just the cutest? So this is the last full week. The last, what is today? I think my husband keeps texting me. It's the 25th. So we have, what, 5 days left in the month, and I'm finally getting this done. At least I got it done before July. That was my goal. So, that is it for this month's Summer on the Farm. The next month will be shipped out, I think, around the 15th. I think that's when they ship them out. But now, I'm going to start working on my stars for my watermelon quilts. I want to get those done, and I want to start getting my watermelons done. I just love that block. That is just the cutest. I just love it. Look how cute that is. And I'm proud of myself because I was intimidated. I've never done something like that before. And the fabric is just gorgeous. But I'm proud of myself, y'all. I really am. That turned out so stinking cute. I'll probably have to take a picture of this and post it online. So, anyways, I'm going to get busy on my stars. I will do a video on my last pair of stars. Really easy. But that way I can do that. I also have a video when I go to do the watermelons. There's two different ones. One's kind of a patchwork and another is just a solid piece of fabric. So I will be doing videos on that as well whenever the time comes. So I hope y'all, tongue-tied. I hope y'all have enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, guys.